Welcome to Pilates for Sports.
Hi everyone, I'm Nolene from Pilates for Sports. We've got a very special evening tonight. So for the first time, we're streaming with our new partners, USA Track and Field, USA Cycling, and also USA Triathlon, which is awesome. And we've got a special guest with us, USA Track cyclist Mandy Marquadt. Hi Mandy, how are you going?
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us. So Mandy's an 18-time US national champion and 2-time US national record holder in the 500 meters and the team sprint. Did I get that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so how did you get into cycling, Mandy?
I grew up in Florida and I was doing triathlons actually. Did some track and field, tennis. That was my dream to be a tennis player, but life took a different route. And being in Florida, triathlons really just pulled my heartstrings, and the track was just a safe place for me to learn how to ride. So I grew up in Fort Lauderdale there and just fell in love with track cycling as well.
Wow, that's really interesting. It's an interesting journey too. And so what are you currently training for?
So currently, right now is just continuing to train and be at my best. Right now, with everything going on, the Olympics being postponed, and USA Cycling is still working on making selections, and there's still a lot of unknowns. So at this point, it's just continuing a routine and enjoying a little bit of life and things that I normally don't get to do.
Yeah, so you said you travel a lot with cycling, so yeah, nice to be home for a bit.
Yeah, I do.
And so I just wanted to, if there's one thing you can give our audience a tip about how to improve in cycling that you'd like to share.
Definitely consistency and like Pilates. Honestly, I've been a big firm believer in it. My mom actually introduced me to reformer Pilates when I was 14. Yeah. And I've been doing it on and off since, and it's just improved a lot of my range of motion, although there's still some imbalances, but I think mixing it up is okay to do sometimes, and I love it.
Absolutely. All right, great. Well, welcome aboard. I'm just going to do just a little, for those of you who don't know about Pilates for Sports, we've just launched our new app. One of the key differences, I suppose, is that we can now customize the programs to your needs. So for Mandy, for example, we're talking about always going left. So Mandy's sort of tight on the left-hand side of her body, typically. So we can actually put a program together with her to help, especially bring balance to the left-hand side. So that's one of the new features. And tonight we are going to look at pelvic stability. So as I talked before, with cyclists, an unstable pelvis can be seen when you have that rider who drops his butt from side to side. Same thing with the runner. So if you have a runner who every time your foot strikes, your hip drops to the ground, that's pelvic instability. So there's two main factors. One, it can cause pain. But the other thing, you actually lose power every time. So we use an analogy in our program about a cannon on a canoe. So if you try and fire a cannon from a canoe on water, you're going to lose power because the water isn't a stable base. But if you put the cannon on the ground and you fire the same cannonball, it's going to go a lot further. Same thing with the athlete. So if you have an unstable pelvis, you're losing power. So you like the cannon on the water. If you put a stable pelvis, but a stable core on the body, then all the power you generate is going to go into the pedals, or it's going to go into your running, so you're going to go faster. Okay, so tonight we're going to really concentrate on keeping your pelvis still. All right, so Katie's going to come and join us as well. Just have a lie down. That's it. Good. And just so we're going to do just a couple of bits to warm up, and then we'll go into the stability bit. For those of you who haven't done Pilates before, you'll just put your hands on your belly, and I just want you to suck your stomach in as much as you possibly can. So when you do that, you're engaging your deep abdominals. So when I say pull your stomach in, that's what we're after. Okay. The other thing, as far as your butt goes, I'm just going to step in front of you for 1 sec, Katie. If you go heels together, toes apart, you can do it lying down, Mandy. And just want you to really squeeze right to the base of your butt and inside thighs as well. So if you zip up inside thighs, find the base of your bottom. That engages your inside thighs and your butt, which is really important for your stability and to engage your core. Okay? So we're just going to start opening up the chest. So if you go, Mandy, if you roll over face us, Katie, if you face Mandy. That's it. And just flip over onto your side and bring your top knee onto the floor. And just hook it underneath the bottom leg, and just take 2 arms out to the side, and then bring the arm up and over. That's it. And just let your head go as well, and just get as far over as you can. Do a big breath, And then on the exhale, let the chest rotate and open up a little bit more. Good. One more breath. Inhale. And then exhale, let the chest open a tiny bit. Good. And then come all the way back to the start. Good. We're going to go 2 more, guys. So you can bring your arm up and over. Turn the head. Good. Let the chest open up. Inhale. Good. And then exhale, pull your belly in and rotate the chest a tiny bit more. Good. I'm going to come back to the start. 1 more. And we're going to go up and over. That's it. Turn your head. Good. Inhale to hold. And then exhale, open the chest. Good. And we're going to come back to the start. And other end, please. That's it. So bring your top knee onto the floor. And just hook it underneath the bottom leg. If you go left knee onto the floor. Yeah. That's it. Good. And then arms out to the side and just hook up and over. That's it. Good. So by keeping that knee on the floor, you'll just get a better stretch of your upper body. That's it. Good. And then come all the way back. Good. And again, up and over. And stretch it out. Inhale to hold. Really nice exercise for cyclists and runners, anyone really, because it will get so tight in the front of the chest. It's really good to open that up to improve breathing. And it feels better as well in the muscles. Last one, we're going to take the arm up and over, stretch it out. Good. And then come back to the start. Good work. We're going to go into hundreds. So we're going to go bent knees. You do hundreds usually, Mandy?
I have.
It's everyone's favourite exercise. I'm just going to go through a couple of variations, so just bear with us for 1 second. For those of you at home, you can either go bent knees. If you want to make it harder, you bring the legs up, heels together, toes apart. So we're in that wrap again, so your butt is working. The lower, if you bring your head up, the lower you bring your legs down, the harder it is to hold for your abdominals. So the rule is you only lower the legs to the point where your back stays on the mat and your stomach stays in. Okay? So we're going to go to your point. That's it. And you happy to go? Good. Straight legs, heels together, toes apart. And we're going to pump the arms up and down. That's it. Strong arms. You're going to breathe in for 5 pumps. And then breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Exhale 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Now, can you guys both stretch your legs a little bit longer? Really lengthen them. Go heels together, toes apart. And then wrap those thighs. So you're not holding your legs up with your hip flexors, you're really using your butt to hold them up there. Good. And breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch the legs a little bit longer. And out. 2 more sets of 10. And out. Good. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Very good. I'm going to take the legs straight out in front. That's it. I'm going to flex the feet. And we're just going to take your arms back overhead, stretch it long. Good. And we're just going to roll up to the top. Good. And now I want you guys, Mandy, if you reach forward as well, and Katie, and just see where you get to on this first one. And for you at home, just keep a record of where your hands get to. Good. All right. We're going to just come back at the end of class. And now from there, head is going to go down, and we're going to roll it back, arms in front, scoop the belly, and roll it away. Good. And then take the arms back overhead, stretch long. Have you got enough room, Mandy? Sorry. Yeah. Arms forward, head up, stomach in, roll it up, stretch it forward, drop your chin. Now, this time, on the way back, so Mandy, you've got a little bit of tightness in your back, yeah? So on the way back, can you do it as well? Grab hold of your thighs just for 1 and roll back slowly, both of you. And for you at home, and make sure you just get each bit of your spine down onto the floor. Good. So this is really about stretching out your lower back. Excellent. Very good. We'll do take the arms back overhead. Now, same thing on the way up. You're going to bring your arms forward, lift the head. That's it. Then grab hold of your thighs and then roll up. That's right. Just for that one. Good. Arms in front and stretch forward. Good. So this time you can go again with your arms out in front if you want to. For those of you at home, if you're missing a bit of your back on the way down, just grab your thighs, okay? So roll it back. That's it. Scoop the belly. That's it. Stomach in. You're good all the way down. Good. Arms are going to go back overhead. Stretch long. Arms forward. Head up. drop your chin. Very good. Reach it forward and head is going to go down. Keep your stomach pulled in. Good. Let's go for 2 more, guys, please. Roll it back. That's it. Scoop the belly. Good. Get that little bit just there, Mandy. Pull your belly in. All the way back down. And the last one, arms forward, head up, stomach in. Good. Drop your chin. Reach it forward. Well done. And then roll all the way back down. But I'm going to get you guys to stop halfway this time. So arms in front. Good. Stop about there. Good. And now just grab your thighs and just pull it under it. Tuck your tail a tiny bit. Good. Then take the arms back in front and just go down a couple more inches. Good. Stop there. Grab hold and just pull your tail in and pull your belly in. Go back a tiny bit more. Good. Arms in front and then go all the way down. And rest. Very good. Well done. Just take your right leg up and just grab hold of the back of the leg. That's it. And stretch it out. So those of you at home, if there's any exercise that doesn't feel good on your body, just leave it, okay? And we're going to change legs. Just give your other leg a stretch. So how many days a week do you train, Mandy?
About 6.
About 6. All right. So we're just going to go bent knees and just have a lie down. So with stability, we're really focusing on your pelvis not moving at all. So for both of you guys, just feel heavy in the base of your butt. So you should feel both of the pelvis really even here. Okay, so as we move through the exercises, you want to keep it completely still. Okay, so first one, just going to pop your hands behind your head. We're just going to do a couple of chest lifts. So pelvis is still, big breath in, and on the exhale, I just want you to curl up into your chest lift. Good, that's it. And then lower it back down. Very good. And again, big breath in, exhale to curl up, stomach in. Good, and then lower it back down. One more, and we're going to add on after this. Big breath in, so pelvis is completely still. Exhale to curl up. Good, and then lower it back down. Now we're going to add on, so big breath in, exhale to curl up. Good. Inhale, you're going to reach your hands around, grab hold of your thighs. Yep, exhale, I want you to pull yourself up a little bit higher in your chest lift. Good, and just make sure that you haven't moved your pelvis at all. So pelvis is still, stomach is pulled in. Take your hands back behind your head. Good, and then lower all the way back down. Excellent. Big breath in. So exhale to curl up. Inhale, reach your arms around, grab hold of your thighs. Good. Exhale, pull yourself up a little bit higher, pull your stomach in. Excellent. Hands going to go behind the head. And then lower it back down. Good. Well done. 2 more, guys. Exhale to curl up. Inhale, reach around, grab hold. Exhale, curl up, pelvis still, pull your belly in. Very good. Take the hands back behind the head. And lower it back down. And last one. Exhale to curl up. Inhale, reach around. Exhale, curl up. Pull your belly in. Very good. Take your hands back behind the head. And lower it back down. Good. All right. Now, same thing. So what we're practicing here, if you can keep your pelvis still in Pilates, you're teaching your body to keep your pelvis still on the bike or on the run or anything what you're doing really. Okay, so now we're going to go side to side. Big breath in. So on the exhale, this time you're going to rotate your elbow across. You're going to rotate to Mandy. Mandy, you're going to rotate up and across to us. Good, that's right. Good. And it's all right. It's fine. It's all good. And then outside. And then we're going to come back down. So again, pelvis is still. Exhale, curl up and over to the other side. Perfect. And lower it back down. Well done. Exhale to curl up and over. Good. And lower it back down. And exhale up and over. Good. And lower it back down. These guys are doing really well. Pelvic stability is really good. Exhale up and over. Good. And lower it back. Last one. And exhale up and over. And lower. Good. Now we're going to add on. So you're going to exhale to curl up. Good. You're going to rotate over to the side. That's it. Mandy, you're going to take your left hand, pop it onto your thigh. Grab hold. And then you're going to curl up a little bit higher, guys. So pull yourselves up on the diagonal. Good. Stay up there. Take the hand back behind the head. and lower it back down. Good. So you're just challenging yourself to get up a little bit higher now. So other side, exhale to curl up. Good. Inhale to reach across. Exhale to curl up a little bit more. Very good. Hands going to go back behind the head and lower it back down. Good. And again, exhale to curl up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, pull yourself up a little bit higher. Good work. Hands behind and lower it back. And again, exhale up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl up. Hand behind the head and lower. Good. Last one each side, guys. And exhale up. Pelvis is still. Inhale, reach across. Exhale, come up a tiny bit more. Good. Hands going to go back behind and lower. And they're both smiling through this. And exhale up. And inhale to reach. Good. Curl up. Pull your stomach in. Hands going to go back behind. And excellent. Rest. So this sort of side to side stuff is really good for Mandy to balance out both sides of her body and strengthen. Yeah. All right. Now, 2 legs to 90. So we're going to go up to bent knees now. We'll keep going with the obliques. It's good for Mandy. And you. Hands behind the head. That's it. So it's a little bit more challenging on your stability now because your feet are up in the air. So you haven't got as much support from the ground. Okay. So hands behind the head. You're going to exhale to rotate up and over. So elbow to knee. That's it. Good. And lower it back down. So what we're looking for is no movement below your hips. And exhale up and over. Good. And lower it back. Now think, how much can you pull your stomach in to stabilize? Exhale to curl up. Good.
And I have to be mindful too, right? My back.
Say that again, Mandy.
I have to be mindful as well, right? So that my back doesn't lift.
Yes, exactly. Yep. You can lift your shoulder off though. Just keep your hips still and your low back. Yeah. Good. All right. And again, exhale up and over. Good. And lower it back down. Good. We're going to go one more each side. Exhale up. Good. And lower it back. And last one. And exhale up. And rest. Good. Excellent. So the next one we're going to add in, we're going to start to move the legs. So if you think, can you just bring your legs up? You just bring your legs in and out. So this leg motion, for Mandy, this is your representing cycling. This is also a runner representing your running movement. Okay, so you need to be able to run and cycle without your pelvis moving. Okay, so we're going to go 2 legs to 90. You good? We're going to curl up into the chest lift. Good. You're going to stay up in your chest lift and take one leg out. Pelvis stays still. And then swap legs and change. Pelvis stays still. Good. And we're just going to switch it in the air now, Mandy. So you're just going to just change. Good. And reach. Good. And reach. And just bring it. Reach. Stay there. Bring the leg back in. Good. And stretch. Bring the leg back. Good. A little bit higher on the chest lift, guys. And reach. Bring it in. And stretch. And in one more each side. And stretch. And in, last one, and stretch. And good, rest. Very good. All right, we're just going to do your obliques as well. So we're going to go 2 legs to 90. Again, think about the leg movement representing your pedal stroke or your running stride. You're going to curl up into your chest lift. This time you're going to rotate opposite elbow to knee and extend the other leg out. Perfect. Pelvis is still. Rotate other side and stomach in, stretch the leg. Very good. And rotate. Now, how long can you make the leg? And rotate and twist. Good. Keep going. You guys have got 3 more each side. So these guys are both doing a great job. You can see that their torsos are still, they're just rotating around that axis. Yep. And stretch and stretch and reach and rest. Good work. Well done. All right. We're going to sit up from there for a second. I'm just going to do mermaid just to stretch out. So you're going to sit on your side and just bring your feet in next to your body. That's it. Good. And grab hold of your ankles. Yes, I'll go through them one sec. Mandy, are you comfortable taking your arm up from there, like Katie? Perfect. All right, just one sec. If you're at home and you have trouble sitting like that, you can separate the knees and that makes it a little bit easier. Or if it still doesn't work, you need to take your hand off, just to put a cushion underneath your bottom, okay? These guys are both fine here, so you can take your arm right up by your ear. Before you go over just make sure, Mandy, can you just take your shoulder back to the back wall, just a tiny bit. Yeah, good. All right, from there, you're going to lift up nice and tall, pull your stomach in, and you're going to side bend over and stretch, and stretch, and stretch. Very good. Then the arm's going to come back down onto the mat, and we're going to go the other way, and just pop your elbow down onto the floor, perfect, and stretch long. So we're going to go really straight arm for that top arm. Awesome.
So
and then come back up. You're too tall, Mandy. And lift.
I have that.
And then take it over and over and over. Very good. And come back to the side. Arm is going to go down. That's it. And stretch it out and lengthen. Very good. And come back up. Grab hold of your ankle. Lift up tall and then take it over and over and over. Good. And I'm going to bring the arm back and stretch it out and lengthen. Very good. And last one, you're going to come back, grab hold of your ankle, lift up, and then take it over to the side. Good. And then this time, pop your hand behind your head and then rotate your elbow all the way down to the opposite knee. Head down, stretch your back, touch your knee if you can, pull your belly in. Good. And stack back up. Very good. Other side. This is a good one for you, Mandy, actually.
Sorry?
This is a good exercise for you.
Yes, it's a good stretch. Good.
All right, now lifting tall. Good exercise for everyone, actually. And then take it over and over. It's a really straight top arm. Perfect. And then come back. Arm is going to go down onto the floor and then stretch it over to the side. Good. And then you're going to come back up, grab hold, lift up tall, stomach in and stretch. Good. And bring it back. Arm goes down and lengthen it over. Good. And then come back, grab hold, lift up and stretch. Good, guys. One more each side, please. Arm is going to go down and then take it over. Good. And come back, grab hold, lift it up and stretch. Good. Hand on the back of the head. And we're just going to rotate all the way down, elbow to knee, stomach in. Good. And beg your pardon?
This side was easier for me.
Yeah. And it's really good to alternate, do single-sided stuff as well for that reason, because people tend to be quite tight on one side, especially with your cycling.
Like I tend to shorten on the right side.
Exactly.
So, yeah, interesting.
Lengthen out the other side.
Yeah, exactly. All that balance. So while we're here, we might just do some side supports as well. So now we've stretched it out, we'll go into a bit of strengthening and focusing on stability. You bring that hand down underneath your shoulder. Yep, and then just bring your legs a little bit away from your body. Mandy, if you put your right foot in front on the floor. Yep, perfect. All right, so from there, you're going to pull your stomach in, squeeze your bottom, and you're going to take your arm up to the roof. Good, that's it. And I want you guys just to really think about engaging the underneath side of your waist. So engage your core, squeeze your bottom to support you. Good, and then control it all the way back down. Excellent. And again, big breath in, take it up and stretch. Now, if you want to add on to it, you need to stay there, or you can take that arm over towards the floor and think about trying to touch the floor. Lift the waist, lift the hips.
Touch the wall.
Or the wall. That's it. And come back. And then come all the way back down. Got one more to go, please. And lift it up. Don't forget to use your butt here. Squeeze your bottom. Take it over. Stretch. Good. And then come back up and lower it down. Excellent. Good. Other side, please. Sit. So I'm going to bring the top leg in front onto the floor. Perfect. Shoulders down, belly in, squeeze your bottom, and you're going to take it up. Good, that's it. Now, find that underneath side of your waist, so engage your core. Yep, good. And then control it back down. Very good. And again, we're going to go up and lift. Excellent. Now, if you want to, you can take your arm over.
This side's harder.
There you go. And stretch. And then control it back down all the way. Good. And last one, take it up. Good. And then take it over and side bend and lift. Good. And then come all the way back down and rest. Good, guys. All right, let's have a look at Mandy's legs and see if they're different as well. Okay, shall we? Some side to side. So you're going to kneel up facing each other. And everybody, it's a good little thing. So we're going to kneel up. We're just going to do a kneeling side leg series. So from there, we're knees together. Just bring your hand down onto the floor. That's it. Oh, we're going to bring one leg out to the side. Good. Now, just before we go into this, you guys are happy there for 1 minute. So with the running and cycling, really important to generate maximum power, you need to have balanced muscles around the hips. So often with runners and cyclists, their hip flexors become too dominant and it actually stops the glutes from working. So this, a lot of the series in Pilates are about getting balanced muscles around the joint so then you can generate maximum power and also produce the stability you need. Okay, so this series works all of those muscles around the joint. Okay, so we're going to go hand behind the head. That's it. Good. And from there, you know, pull your stomach in and just make sure, can you bring your underneath hip to me a little bit, Mandy? Just push it forward a tiny bit. Yeah, perfect. All right. Now from there, you're going to lift the leg up. Good. And then you're going to lower it back down. Excellent. So pelvis is stable. Pull your stomach in. You're going to lift it up. Good. And lower it back. Very good. We're going to go 6 more. And lift and lower. Very good. And up and lower. Good. And lift and lower. Last 2. Very good. And up and lower. Last one. And lift and rest. Very good. Stay there for a sec. So both of these guys did a great job. Pelvis was really still. Take your arm up and then just side bend over. That's it. Good. And then we're going to come back, hand behind the head. Good. Now this time we're going to lift the leg. We're going 6 circles. So we're going to circle the leg. 1 and 2, pelvis still. 3, stomach in. 4, 5 and 6. Reverse and back and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. And press. Take the arm up. Good work. And then take it over and stretch. Good. Last one. Nope. Oh, no, doing a different one today. Hand behind the head. All right, now you're going to bring the leg up. That's it. And keeping your pelvis still, bring the leg forward and then take the leg back and forward. Good. And back. So try not to, you guys are doing a great job at home. Make sure you're not wobbling your pelvis around. 3 more. Forward and back. Last 2 and forward and back. Last 1 and forward and press. Excellent. Good work. Come up to kneeling. Well done. Now we'll check the other side. Okay, so the hand's going to go down. The leg is going to come out straight. So can you see in that last series, we did just for everyone at home. So we worked forward and back. We've got all those muscles working around the side plus extending. So really good balance series. Okay, so you guys are ready? Stomach in. We're going to lift the leg up. Good. And then lower it back down. Good. And lift up and lower. Good. Pull your belly in and lift and lower. Good. So you're going up as high as you can, keeping your body still. And up and lower. Good. 3 more. Reach the leg long and lower. Good. Last 2 and up and lower. Last 1 and up. And very good. Take the arm up and then we're just going to side bend over. Good. And we're going to come back, hand behind the head. That's it. Good. And we're going to lift up again, circle. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Reverse. Back and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And the leg's going to go down. Take your arm up and stretch it back over. Good work. Last one. Hand's going to go behind the head and lift the leg up. Good. And then we're going to come forward and back. Good. Stomach in, forward and back. Excellent. So you're bringing that leg as far forward and back as you can, keeping your body still today. That's it. Good. Last 2 and forward and back. Last 1 and forward and press. Good. Any difference, Mandy?
Yeah. Definitely range of motion on the one side because my glutes, one side's a little bit tighter than the other.
Yeah. So it's interesting though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's actually, I noticed it too, like doing this more has helped me in the gym.
Yeah.
Better range of motion. I'm not as sore in my back.
Yeah.
So good.
Right, got things to work on. It's all good.
There's always things to improve and work on. Definitely.
I think some of the problem as well is, I'm not problem, but once you become aware of what you need to work on, then you can actually do something about it. So I think a lot of people aren't really aware of what's causing the problem. So part of it is just awareness of how you move as well. Sorry. 1 second.
Sorry.
All right, now just one more. We're nearly finished, everyone. So you sit down, and I just want legs out wide, please. We're going to soar. Are you comfortable sitting with your legs out in a V?
See how far they go.
Doesn't matter how wide.
No, wide's not fine. So at home, if you're not comfortable, some people, if your hip flexors are too tight, at home, just grab a cushion and pop a couple of cushions under your bottom, and it'll feel a bit more comfortable. Okay. So we're going to do soar. You're going to bring your arms out to the side. Again, focusing on stability as you move from side to side. I want you to make sure that your hips don't come off the floor. Okay, so you've got to use your abs to keep your pelvis still. So up from here, we're going to rotate around to the side. That's it. Now from there, you're going to soar off your little finger with your little toe. Good. And I want everyone at home just to make sure that that opposite hip hasn't lifted off the floor. Okay, stomach is pulled in. You're going to roll back up on a diagonal and twist around a little bit more, and then you're going to come back to the center. You're good? Okay, here we go. So up tall, we'll go the opposite way. So we're going to twist first. Then we're going to roll down little finger to little toe, opposite. That's it. And take the backhand behind you. Excellent. Roll up on your diagonal. That's it. Good. And twist a bit more, and then come back to the center. Excellent. Good. And we're going to rotate it around. Good. Roll down little finger, little toe, stretch forward, take the other hand back behind you, twist. Good. Roll back up on the diagonal, and then come back into the center. Very good. Let's go 2 more each way. Up, tall, twist, twist, twist. Good. Roll down little finger, little toe, stabilize your pelvis, pull your stomach in. Good, guys. Roll back up on the diagonal, and back into the center. Awesome. And twist it around. Good. Roll it down, stretch forward, little finger, little toe. Good. Roll it back up, and then back into the center. Good. Last one each way. Roll a bit taller. Think of a corkscrew. Roll up. That's it. Then roll down, little finger, little toe, stretch. Good. Come back up on the diagonal, and back to the center. Last one. And twist, and roll down, stretch it forward, good, and then come all the way back up and rest. Excellent. Now we're just going to come back to that first legs out position. We did that test at the start. Good, and I just want everyone, you can just sit up, Mandy. I just want you to stretch forward. So everyone at home, stretch forward and just see if you can get further now than you could at the start of class.
So a lot further.
You're a lot further. Mandy, can you get a bit further? So let us know at home how you go. We did this test the other week and people got like significantly in that. So yeah, we'd love to hear from you. And the takings from today's class. So what I would really like everyone to do at home, when you go for your ride or if you go for your run this week, just do about 20 pedal strokes or 20 running strides and just feel what it's like to sort of exaggerate that hip drop a bit. Then I want you to stop, or not stop, but then I want you to engage your core, so pull your stomach in, focus on keeping your pelvis really still, and then do another 20 pedal strokes or another 20 running strides, and just notice the power, the increased power you can generate, and just how much better it feels on your body. So that's everyone's homework, and we'll touch base with that next week. As far as the Pilates for Sports program, we'd love everyone to jump on board and give it a try. Got some great partners now with USA Track and Field, USA Cycling, and USA Triathlon. So if you head to your members page, there's some offers there. Mandy, we'd love to just thank you very much for joining us, and we'd love to have you aboard another time if you're free. That would be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I think it's been fun. I think it's definitely good to like mix things up too. So
fantastic. Thank you so much, and thank you, Katie. And we'll see you all next week. Bye.